Hi, I'm Joe Burnett. I'm going to talk to you about CI Steps, a project by the runner and pipeline authoring teams. Steps are reusable components that run as part of a job. In CI config, they go under a new keyword, run. If you look on the right-hand side, you'll see a few examples. Um, so steps can live in the project where they're used, or in another Git repository, or they can live in the CI catalog. Each step has predefined inputs and outputs, and the outputs of one step can be used in the following steps as inputs. They're basically like GitHub actions, and they're interoperable with actions as well. If you want to run an action instead of a step, you just use the action keyword. But inputs and outputs work the same way. And you can use scripts alongside steps with the script keyword, which also interrupt with steps and actions. Jobs which are composed of steps run slightly differently than a job based on a single script. When GitLab Runner gets the list of steps to run, it will add steps for cloning artifacts and caching, and even services become steps. So the whole job becomes a flat sequence which can be delivered by a gRPC to a new step runner binary that runs in the job environment. Delivering the job as a payload means that the job runs itself, allowing GitLab Runner to connect or reconnect to jobs. For example, if there's a network disruption or a pod eviction event, you don't lose the work. It also means that jobs are easier to run locally since everything about them, including the services, is described in a generic data structure. And you can download Step Runner and run it there. Existing jobs that don't use steps, the ones that everybody has today, can be seamlessly wrapped in one or more script step on the back end. So we can migrate job execution entirely to steps without requiring users to change their configuration. Once the job is running, GitLab Runner connects to another gRPC method and streams logs back to GitLab in the usual way. So you still get job logs. But also, another gRPC provides step results, which traces the execution of the entire job. That includes steps that call other steps. So the results of a job are a tree of exactly what steps were executed and how. This is very helpful for debugging, build reproduction, and understanding dependency graphs. So what's the current state of the project? The run keyword is implemented and behind a feature flag that we're going to turn on soon. Steps and actions and scripts are all in there. They work. Inputs and outputs are in there. You can use steps from remote repositories or your repository. We're working on CI catalog integration and distribution of steps as OCI images. We're also working on dynamic secret masking for steps that produce secrets. We're planning on collecting those step results to drive CI catalog metrics and lifecycle. So what can you do? Follow the CI steps epic to see our progress. Check out the possibilities epic to think big. And as soon as we turn on that feature flag, try it out. You can give us really valuable feedback and you can contribute. So thank you for listening.